When you ask me what the library offers, I think you get a shorter list when you say, what doesn't it offer?
I go there all the time for looking up things on the internet about college. I check out a lot of books, mostly.
As an English teacher, of course, we use the library to check out books. We use the library for various research projects. The media specialists there are wonderful at collaborating. They really can bring your lesson to life.
Library is the hub of the school. That is absolutely the center of all activity. Every subject at some point is in the library, using the computers, using the books. It's just, I can't imagine a school without a library.
It's cool to read in the library. It's a kind of a normalcy there. And I think without schools having that option, a lot of kids wouldn't have the resources they needed to be successful.
I like to think of our library as being a very vibrant place, a live place. We laugh here, we have a good time. So I think that's the biggest misconception, that it's a quiet, boring place. In my opinion, it's fun and it's lively.
All the technology that we have at our fingertips, all the books that we have, I think enhanced by what I think is a wonderful staff. From Ms. Putnam, who can help students solve all their technology issues, but she can also help them figure out what book they want to read, steer them in the direction of the right series. If they're series freaks, she knows if it's already been published or if it's coming out tomorrow, all that kind of stuff. Ms. Showers is amazing with technology, and she reads different kinds of books than I do. So among the three of us, we can help almost everybody.
It's a sanctuary. I come here to read, come here to study, come here to get away from everything.
And trust me, there's like a lot of books in the library that I've come to love. And it's like sort of like a second home for me.
We had an assistant principal come in here, this has been years ago. He walked in one day and he was from Chicago, and he went, "Wow, you have books on the shelves." And I said, "Well, what did they have where you came from?" And he said, "They just use it as a testing center." And I think that is so sad. I think that students' lives and teachers' lives are so much richer because of all the resources that we have to offer.
I think that the role that a library plays in any school building is it brings things together, it brings all the departments together. I think every department in the building will use the library in some way, shape, or form. So a school without a library would be a very sad and information-less place.
Very uncreative and no imagination, and no one could get anything done.
I really cannot imagine a school without a library. The library truly is the center, the heart of the school. You know, without it, people forget that the library is where technology started. Without the library, we wouldn't have all the technological resources we have now.
If a school didn't have a library, it would be incomplete. The library is a really important part of the school. Students use it, faculty use it, and the librarians are a really important part of the school. They have a lot of knowledge that all teachers and students can benefit from.
I was an English teacher for 10 years and I loved being an English teacher, but being a librarian is just so much better because I get to work with everyone. When you're an English teacher, you work with your students in your department. When you're a librarian, you work with whoever comes into that door. And that's the best part about it, is just getting to know and work with pretty much every person in your building.
I think it's the best job ever.